We all love to play romantic music like Chopin's Nocturne. Or famous Raindrop Prelude. Well, before you get to Chopin, you need to prepare some important scales in order to learn and play well. And this little sweet beginner piece, Touch the Rainbow, has them all in a way that's totally doable, even after just a few months of a solid piano playing. Dennis Alexander, a very popular, well-known composer, teacher, and a pianist, shares that when he was a little boy, he once saw a huge rainbow in the sky in his backyard. His mom said, "My gosh, it's so close that you can almost touch it." And this piece was inspired by that. Memory is expressive, it's beautiful, and it will teach you how to sound like a romantic pianist, even without many years of training. Let's break it down. Be sure to stay to the end to hear the entire piece. Now, first up, phrasing. It's everything. Music is like talking. Imagine if I said this: do you want to eat ice cream? That's silly, flat, robotic. Nobody talks like that. Same with music, you've got to shape the phrase and give it life. Look for slurs. Those curved lines above the notes, they show you where the phrase begins and ends. And here's the key. Play with a sense of direction, like the notes are going somewhere. I'm going there to the end of the phrase instead. Give a sense of direction, and usually you drive yourself to the end of the phrase, and it always flows better that way. Now, this is a little secret. In each phrase, whether little phrase or large phrase, there's always a peak. There's always a note that is higher than other notes around it. So you start a little bit low and you shape up. See that third note? It's higher than the first two. Then I come back to lower. Then I go to the end. That's probably the most important note in that phrase. And so that you shape it, you rise, you fall according to the natural shape of the melody. Then same thing here. Now go to the end, and that is probably the most important note that I'm trying to build up to. Now the second point, balance. Exaggerating, but that's the point. You hear my left hand is way too loud. In every style of music, right hand a lot of times, most of the time, carries the melody, and left hand is in a supportive role. Now, when right hand carries the melody, your left hand should be a lot softer, a lot more sensitive to what right hand does and helps it out. Is probably 50% of the volume of the right hand. Then, but I also shape it to help my right hand. So if my right hand is louder, my left hand may get a little bit louder, but it's balanced. It's way underneath. That way you instantly make the music sound more sophisticated. Now the third point is the pedal. So what does pedal do? Most of the people say it helps to connect the notes. Yes, sometimes it does, but most of the time we use pedal to create a variety of sound the color and make this music so much more richer and expressive. Now listen. Without pedal, sounds like a dry flower, boring, lack of expression and richness. Now with pedal. You hear the color, you hear the warmth, you hear the shimmer, but listen to this. You heard the problem, it's way overused. When you overuse your pedal, you lose your clarity, you lose the music. So how to use the pedal? Now, watch my foot, okay? Open up the pedal first before you even touch the first note. Now, first chord. Now I play the next one. I immediately release and go back down. So I only catch this new chord. Now the next measure, I play first, release, after I play and go right back. Same thing, play, release, and go right back down. So Touch the Rainbow may look simple, but is packed with valuable lessons. You don't have to play this piece, although this is one of my favorite beginner pieces. It just offers so many things for you.